for checking out that last video, guys. Here is video number 2 on all the awesome stuff I learned while filming in Australia. First time filming over there. If you haven't checked out my first video, you gotta check that out first. Check it out right here. One thing that's really just cool to take in is the visuals are different, guys. Just like the way that the exit signs look, the way that the streets are, the way that the architecture looks, it's all different. The way that all the signs are in kilometers, they have these like circle signs that tell you the speed as opposed to like the rectangular signs we have over here. I just loved the environment, just looked different, and when I was filming things, it just made me feel like I was going on such a bigger adventure than I normally would be going on, because I got to capture visuals that I wouldn't ever be able to capture back in the US. One thing to remember though is if you're filming for someone in that country, like I was filming for an Australian church, you got to realize that things that look completely incredible and interesting to you may not look quite as interesting to the church. I remember I was filming this traffic light that just looked incredibly crazy cool because it was different from the one I was looking at, and I had to remember, okay, this traffic light's actually a very normal traffic light, so I gotta just remember that these visuals, while they may be incredible to me, I gotta take my client into consideration and see how normal something may actually be to them. One big thing, guys, was the AC outlets are completely different over there, as I guess it usually is when you go to another country. This seems like a thing that it was like, okay, you don't think about it once, you gotta think about it again. But I kept running into issues where I kept just assuming, oh wait, I need to charge my cell phone, I don't have the right connection, oh, I need to charge my camera battery, and I just kept running into instances where I was like, oh dang, I forgot. One easy thing to do is just buy a converter instead of having to buy separate outlet endings for everything that you're using to charge, that you need to charge. Just buy a converter, stick it on the end of any one of your US AC outlets, and you're good. One of the biggest things that was so super cool about Australia, and Brisbane specifically, was the lack of permits that were needed to film in public. This was incredible, guys. In LA, as you guys know that live in LA, you need a permit to even shoot in a private residence, technically. You definitely can't be going like I was in Brisbane with my Ronin, getting just like B-roll of the city, going inside the mall, doing all crazy stuff out in public, shooting everything out in public. Now, guys, I want to make sure that I let you know, I don't know, maybe there are permit laws that I just didn't know about, but everyone I spoke to was like, Josh, don't even worry about it, just film, you're not gonna get into any kind of trouble. And I just did it, and I did not get talked, had no police talk to me. I had lots of police pass me, but I never had to talk to the police, so I thought that was just incredible. I love you, Australia, for not having any permits, and made shooting, especially the guerrilla shooting I was doing, such a fun thing to do, not having to worry about the law and being able to focus more on the creative aspect of the shoot. Guys, what's really hilarious is the food over there was incredible, specifically the fast food. A lot of you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I went to McDonald's so much over there, and I absolutely hate McDonald's over here. I hate eating the beef. I just think it's disgusting, but they have so many interesting different things on the menu. The beef tastes even better. It's evidently something called Australian Angus beef. They put eggs and beets in all their burgers, so if you need craft services, heck, I'd do McDonald's. I don't know how the people actually over in Australia think about it, but if you have a lot of an American crew, they're gonna love the fast food over there. Guys, the people over there were incredible. Tony and Eloise London, thanks so much for letting me stay in your townhouse for 2 entire weeks, letting me eat your food and have such an amazing time watching the Olympics with you guys. Thank you so much, Ben and Cindy Wendell, for flying me over there and giving me such an amazing trip. The Carmonas, Paul and Chloe Carter, who's gonna get a YouTube channel. Thank you so much for just making thank you everyone at Life Place Church for making my first time in Australia just such an incredible experience. Cannot thank you guys enough. Any one of you guys that are in Australia, I got to talk to a few of you guys on the internet that actually live over there, that watch the videos evidently. Love you guys' country. I advise anyone over in the US, if you haven't been to Australia, specifically Brisbane yet, check it out. It will change your life. If you're a filmmaker, which hopefully you are, try to organize your trip so that you're able to film a project over there. You will not regret it. Actually was in Australia, Brisbane, Australia to be exact. It was crazy, amazing.